right. Hey guys, can you hear me? I'm going live just to do a messy desk live chat from the very messy desk. And I do have something I want to unbox. I have a couple of things I need to unbox, but I'm not sure I'm going to get to that. The first thing I want to say is, so I've been working on this doll that I got from the Goodwill, and I have come to I'm trying to make her a shirt. This is just a test shirt that I'm trying to work on. As far as like a pattern, drafting a pattern, it's mostly okay, except I always run into this problem when I take the measurements for the front and I fold the fabric over. For some reason it gets way too big. So I need to cut off about, I don't know, half an inch from the front on the pattern. But see then, yeah, about, because I haven't sewn up the sides. Let me find my pin cushion. This is just a hang out with me while if you're around and you want to, just hang out while I'm messing around with the dolls. Nothing exciting. I think I will do an unboxing of something I got though. I might get something really cool in the mail today. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but all right, let me throw her. Her arms don't go out to the sides, so that always makes drafting armholes and stuff challenging. So if I pin this where I have put the seam allowance, which you can't really see here. I need more caffeine, but all right. So I counted for about a half an inch seam allowance when I did her. And I can actually see how much we are too big in the front, if at all. It's kind of hard to judge. I also was using some I was testing out using some bias tape as a trim. I was going to trim out the armholes too. I've done that before, but oh, what the heck? Am I still on? I don't know what happened there. So, okay, what am I doing here? You can see I have my screen in the back there. Very unprofessional setup here, people. I'm very tired. I don't really care. Okay, so put your arms down, and then in the back, I think I'm good for closure here. It's just not. I don't know. Let me see. So I'm not sure if I need to. Okay, stop yawning. It's one of those days where I just have zero energy. So I think I made the armholes long enough. I'm trying to see how can I show you what I'm doing here? This has not been hemmed yet, so this should have about a 1/2 inch seam allowance as well, all the way around. So I think this is pretty close. It's like, I think I just need to, so let me turn it around again. Yeah, so what happened is I have it too baggy in the front and not enough. So I always have this problem if I try to just fold over the fabric and cut on a fold. So this was the original. This was the pattern I cut off of. So I think that I need to. I don't like how low this is on her. It's slightly low. I might not be so low. So I basically just need to readjust this pattern and pull in the front by about, oh, I don't know, maybe not a full 1/4 of an inch, maybe well, it does look like a 1/4 of an inch. So I need to pull in the front about a 1/4 of an inch, and then I need to add a 1/4 of an inch to the back for the closure. And when I did the closure, so it would be here, actually, it would be here in the back, because if this is, and when I did the back, so I'll need to draft it back because I actually raised this more flat in the back, and I need to go a little bit flatter. So I need to, let me write this down so I don't forget. So I need to, hi Vanessa, sorry I have the weird doll up again. I'm going to unbox a smaller doll in a minute though. I'm just talking, I'm trying to make I'm trying to draft a pattern for this girl. And I got pretty close on my first try. I'm going to do just a tank top with like a, just a really basic summer dress with like then a gathered skirt. So I need to reduce front fold by 0.25 inches and extend neckline up on the back and up by 0.25 inches in the front, add 0.25 inches for back closure. And then this is probably, when I hem this up, I don't know if I want even a little bit of a higher waistline. I could probably change, I don't mind it being too long for the waistline, because when I do the skirt, if I can always like go up higher, but this will be for a shirt pattern, so I want it to be lower. But for the skirt, I'd probably want more of like an empire or empire waist. So I'll just leave that, and I'll play with it when I actually sew, when I actually redo. So anyway, this was just a tester. And I'm probably, when I make the dress, I'm probably just going to line it with white or some other kind of fabric so I can flip it inside out, because I don't feel like hemming. I like this look of a bias tape edge. It would be cute here as well, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. Not like a lot of work, but it's more work, and I'm not sure that I want to deal with it. The other thing, Vanessa, is I apologize. I have to have it's come to that time of the year again where I have to start running my AC up here all the time. So I have a little portable air conditioning unit, and so it makes it noisy. The other thing I wanted to say about this doll, oh my God, my room. Please don't look at the messy room. I got to clear out all these boxes, and I just don't have the strength yet. Is I tried to see how bad her wig was that she came with, and I can see now why they did not want me to it said don't shampoo it and don't do anything but finger comb it. And the reason is it's extremely, I literally, by brushing it out and trying to detangle it and stuff, and I still didn't get it all. I probably lost half the wig. And it's because it's not sewn very well. It's sewn, I don't know, the wig itself is not very high quality. So I love the look of this wig. It is just, it was gorgeous, this like loose waves, but this wig itself is not high quality. So I am going to measure her head circumference so I can try to find her another wig and see if I can try to get this cord out of the way. I think I don't need it. Let's undo it. All right. I was trying to make sure it wouldn't run out of battery, but the cord is in the way. You can see in the back here where it's, or can you? How do I do this? So it's just got a lot of, it's got thick, she had so much hair. I understand they didn't need to make the tracks like super thick, like close together, but the tracks themselves were sewn with a very short end on one side, and they just came out, they just like pulled out like so easily as I was brushing. I literally like lost a dog's worth, like a whole wig's worth of hair. I was like ridiculous. And it's still, she still has a lot, but it's just not, I want to be able to play with her hair and put it in different styles, so there's no reason to keep this wig on her. And so, I don't know if we can, she has a very pretty forehead, so I'm going to try to, and it's just, let me see if I can get this in the frame. How do I do it? Here we go. It's glued on, so I should be able to pry that off, especially since this glue is pretty old. And because I just love her face so much. My husband also thinks she's creepy, Vanessa, by the way. So yeah, I want to pry off her wig and I want to get her a new one. And I do want to keep black hair. And I would like to find one with curls, but curls are so difficult to deal with. And if I want to be able to play with her hair, I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to put her hair, I wish I had a hairband up here. For some reason I'm missing them all. I shaved off all my hair, and so now all my hair ties are like, I don't, usually when I have long hair, I have hair ties like all over the house and stuff, but because I shaved my head and I'm not using them right now, they're all downstairs where they're supposed to be, and so I can't find any. But yeah, her hair is super coarse. It's not fun to touch. It's just, it looked pretty, but that's why, you know, this doll was a display doll. It wasn't ever, they didn't put the money into a wig that you could, they didn't put money into a wig that you could like play with, because this doll was never intended to be played with. This was just supposed to be a display doll. So they're like, only use a wet cloth to deal with your doll's hair and don't touch it, for God's sake. But yeah, I'm not about that life. Here's a rubber band that came off of a packaging. I will use this to just put her hair back so I can, so I want to make her a sugar skull dress, and once that is, and I'm going to take pictures, you know, or for the video. So once that's over, look, I'm just pulling more, I don't know if you can see it, I'm just pulling more hair out. It's just, anytime I touch it, she's going to be bald in a matter of minutes here. So, yeah, and it's kind of dirty. It's, ugh, I don't know. We'll just get it back off of your body for now. And I honestly don't even know if she's like, when I was researching what kind of doll this is, they said it's a Duck House doll, and she came with the Duck House branded clothing and the Duck House branded wrist tag, and her arm's kind of loose on this side. But she doesn't have the Duck House mark. She just has numbers on her. So I don't know what she is. And I don't really care, honestly. I really like her. And if I have to like rehab her and like change her around over the years, that's fine, because I just love how pretty she is. She's like, I also think that the brown in her eyes is like an old glue, and it doesn't bother me, so I'm not going to try to remove it. She just does need, I cleaned her up. All the marks came off of her. The marks came off of her cloth as well. I was going to like fully wash her cloth, but I don't know what's in there. And I didn't feel like taking her head off and stuff to find out. So until I decide that she needs to be changed, she's just going to stay this way. If I ever do change out her body, I might like, or restuff her or something, I might like pull apart this whole, like her body and then like cut it apart, like tear it apart at the seams and then try to figure out a pattern on how to make this. So I could always redo it. It would be nice to be able to redo it in like a darker colored fabric that matched her skin tone. Like if I ever need to redo this, or I want to try to add some kind of different joints to her or something, like in the knees so she could sit. Do some kind of ragdoll joints that her, like her hips, so that she could sit down. That would be cool. But that's for another day. Right now, the only thing this girl needs right now is a wig. So let's measure her head for a wig so I can start shopping for one. I still need to get my rescued American Girl doll a wig. I had one in my cart on eBay, but I think somebody bought it, which is a bummer because it was really cute. So supposedly you're supposed to measure from like their forehead, like around the ears, in theory. So I think this is how it's supposed to go. So I can't show this on camera. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to figure this out. She's too tall for my little setup here. Oh, that's the wrong end of the... that is the wrong end. I was listening to... All right, let's see. She's got an 11... Is that about an 11-inch wig? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be like an 11-inch, 11 or 12-inch wig. So I might look on AliExpress for that. You can get, I mean, you know, instead of trying to go off of eBay, who's probably just doing like as a wholesale orderer from China anyway, and then upcharging, I might just try to get it from China. Or I could try to look for some, I don't know. I don't know if her head, how big her head compares to my American Girl doll that needs a wig too. Because ideally it would be good to buy them both a wig at the same time. I can't buy them a wig quite yet though, because I have spent my doll money for the moment. But I do have some more money here. Let me really quickly grab. I do have more work I have to do, which will give me more doll money, but let me see here. All right, this poor doll, this rescued AG girl needs to be here. So they're kind of the same. This girl needs to be redone. She needs a new wig desperately. That somebody cut her hair, and she just needs to be tightened up. Her limbs are very loose. Let me measure her head while I've got her here. Oh, your wig is in the way. Your wig remains are in the way. She also is like an 11-inch, so 11 to 12 inches. So the other girl would probably fit an American Girl doll sized wig. Yes. And I also have, yeah, she just needs to be redone. I've been watching Marna's videos on Dolls Rescued. I also have a Welly Wisher doll, but her hair is in actually pretty decent condition. She just needs a spa. So then, God, my desk is even messier than normal. It's awful, horrific. So the other thing I need, yeah, I just need to clear out. If I could just clear out all this stuff in my office. and then I could move stuff around. I'm seeing some stuff though. I really did make it start on this until I had that surgery, and I just haven't. Yeah, you see this doll? You can't eat her, okay? I think she's too big for you to chew anyway. Ugh. All right, let me grab this box. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Also, I have my earbuds in, but I don't think they're actually on, so that's annoying. Let's see. Because I know that the sound has got to be garbage because of my fan running. All right. Let's see. Oh, maybe they are on. All right, well, let's hope. Either way, you can hear me, I assume, so we're good. Okay, I just, am I like wasting their battery for nothing, or do I have them in? So I blame this on Tammy at Peacecraft Dolls. Let me take my address off of this, although it's not really a secret or anything, but Sabrina, Ladybug does not want to play. Do not. Ladybug, lay down. Come lay down so that she won't bug you. Lay down in your bed. No. No. All right. Creatable World doll set. And yes, I blame Tammy for this because I really liked hers. You want to come here? Come here. Come here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Manners. Okay. Can you see? Look. Let's see. Hold on a second. Who's this? Who's this? Who's that? It's the dog. All right. Yeah, you smell it? You smell it? Should we open it? It's a pretty big box. I don't know. We just knocked over a Barbie. Yeah, that Barbie's sitting there saying, I need some new clothes. And I just haven't done anything with that. Let's get this big box open, huh? Yeah. There's no room for you. There's no room for you. My lap is too small. Yeah. I got too much belly. Lap is too small for dogs. All right. I just opened this up. So that box was appropriately sized for this pack. Okay. So I literally got the one that Tammy showed off on her channel the last one she showed off, because I thought it was so cute. Even though I have Blythes, I didn't actually necessarily want to steal the Blythe clothes for the Blythe or anything. I just wanted to check out the doll itself. And this was $12.99 on Amazon with free shipping if you have Prime. And I was like, what? That's crazy. So I bought it. Sabrina, how do we open this? How do we open this? It's more plastic, more paper to get rid of. Yeah, more paper. This live stream has no point today. I'm just gonna keep it running while I'm doing stuff up here, and then when I'm ready to go take my nap, I'll get off. And I think I opened it on the wrong side. I was opening it from the bottom, and there's like a nice pull-out spot on this side. I was opening up the bottom, but look, all I had to do was cut this and slide it out. Like, I'm a jackhole. I didn't know, Sabrina. I didn't know. Mommy didn't know. Mommy didn't know. Yeah. Mommy didn't know. I know. I didn't know. So you can't even sit on my lap. I don't know why you want to be up here. All right, there we go. So now we have box number 2, outer box taken off. It's like I have to have a lot of stuff to take down to recycling. Oh, this is cute. So, oh, and the doll's bigger than I thought. So it has this nice poster picture, and then on the back, it looks like it shows you all the different sets. It's got some funky stickiness in it. Ick. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Yeah, I like these dolls. might like to get more, especially at that price. I couldn't believe it. We'll see. I'll see what they're like. I'm sure all of you know these dolls. To me, they're new. I don't need to, I like this. I like the way they've packaged it. It's really nice. I think it's pretty thoughtfully done. But we're going to recycle it all, especially the plastic. All right, so we have plastic. Now, what do you think? Is it scary? Scary. It is scary. When my son comes home from his date, I am going to have him help me get this recycling out of here because I'm drowning in recycling again. All right, so this box, the bottom box is pretty nice. I'm not keeping this pack. But this is actually pretty nice. I will keep that and put it on my good recycling pile. No, we lost it. Come here, dog. I gotta go pick that up. You lay down in that bed. Here, mommy has to clean that up. I can't even walk. All right. What I don't like about this packaging is nothing really. This is pretty nice. You know, if this doll was available when I was a child and I got something like this, I would have been in love. I mean, this, I don't know, to me, this would have been like, I would have been super happy. It just looks so nice. It's simple but professional. It looks like all the clothes, you know, they only have their own little cutout spots, like they're so special, and everything's, yeah, I would have really liked this as a kid. All right, let's see if I can get her out. Him, her, them. See if I can get them out. Oh, their hair is squished. So I saw Tammy open this or play with this doll or whatever, try this doll on, and I just loved everything about this doll. I loved the curls. I love the fact that this could be a boy or a girl or a them, non-binary. I loved, you know, depending on what you wanted, play with it how you wanted. I love the concept of these dolls. Because, you know, I would probably, I don't know, I would probably keep this as a girl because I really like tomboyish, short-haired girls who can change up their look depending on how they feel. And I really like the long hair, the look of the long hair, but I don't like these wigs. I think they're kind of funny. Like, you can kind of tell they have wigs on, and so I didn't get it for the wig. I just got it for the base doll, which I think, like, with a couple, like, little, if I could put some clips and, you know, if I want to, anyway, I think this was going to be a she for me. I think she's adorable. And I like the androgynous nature of these dolls. So I'm going to look at the articulation. I haven't seen these dolls before, like in person. So yeah, look, you could make it a boy or a girl. I just love this. My goodness. The clothes are really nice quality. It's Mattel. I might have to snap all of these, like a couple more of these up before they either go out of, you know, like stock and they're gone forever, or they're really nicely weighted plastic. They have really good joints. I mean, they're not quite made to move, but they're articulated plenty for me. Oh my goodness, these are great. These are really great. Yeah, this packaging is way too big for me to keep like this. I'll have to... I love that they are flats and not freaking heels. I think I tried to wear heels on my wedding day, and I barely got through the ceremony and off they went. I just could not tolerate them. I really like this metallic silver shirt. But yeah, I can see how, like, you know, there aren't a lot of boy dolls that are nice. So, I mean, I kind of want to make it into a boy doll, but I kind of don't because, like I said, I kind of love the tomboy, like, girl look. I love the skin tone and the curls and I didn't put this on right, but I mean, it fits so perfectly that their arms go out to the side, which is great for making clothes for them. I like how long their legs are. My goodness. How cute. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this doll. Why aren't these dolls more popular? They're amazing. They are amazing. Why are they not more popular? And they have these wonderful fabric bags. Like everything is fabric and good quality plastic with nice details and not the cutest little freaking beanie. Oh my gosh. Now I want to make all of my dolls beanies. I can't even with how much I love this doll. I didn't know I would. Okay, I think these are special. I think these are special. Now I want to make clothes for them. I need more Creatable World dolls, people. Oh my god, look how cute this doll is. Her hair is kind of a mess, but I'm gonna need to buy a pick or something for all the curly haired dolls I keep ending up with. Oh, those are actually apparently shorts. I guess I can't. I gotta take those off. The shorts are too short for this shirt. Like, we wear short shorts? No. I'm curious. I saw Tammy try these clothes on her A-Zone doll, but I didn't see her try them on a stock body doll. So these pants are cute, but not with this top. Oh my god. No, thank you. Get rid of this. Yeah, so like I think it would be cool to have more Creatable World clothing sets to mix and match with this one. I didn't get this set for the clothes. I got it because I liked this doll. So cute. Let's put your black tank top back on. Too cute. So I have an A-Zone style fakie over here. I think I'm gonna try these clothes on her. I'm just curious to see how that fits a like Neo Blythe, the Takara Now Good Smile Company Blythe. Tight body, although again it's a fakie. Like, I feel like the plastic is even kind of better than the, I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised this is made by Mattel. I didn't realize that. Okay, here's, Vanessa, are you still here? If you are. So Mattel sent, have their emails, their sales emails coming to me. And they sent me their newest release, signature doll. You know, not me personally. I didn't get the doll. They sent the email about it. And it's a Vera Wang doll for $40. I wasn't supposed to, but I bought that doll. So I am so freaking excited to get her. She's been shipped. She is absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for her and her outfit. Oh my God. She is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, I want them to make a gorgeous Asian male doll, but because she is absolutely flawless. Like, oh my God. I cannot wait for her to come. I couldn't even, I mean, it was like, I saw that email, I checked the price, and I was like, if it's like regular, you know, 40 or under, it's in my cart, and it was $40. So I bought it instantly. I didn't even think about it. It was just like, boom. Like, I wasn't supposed to though. I had used up my doll money for the month, but I couldn't help myself. So this does zip up, but it doesn't want to. I'm going to zip it up, darn it. You will go. There we go. I just didn't have the foot in there correctly, or whatever it's called. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Let's see what your hood looks like up on top of this wild mass of hair. All right. I got to get my commission finished so I can get the rest of my doll money so I can buy some more Creative World dolls while they're still cheap. Look at that. Oh man, these are adorable. Their face is soft too. Annyeong. Where's my... I want to brush this hair, but I don't want to brush it. You know what I mean? Like... I need a pick like we had in the 80s. Does anybody use picks anymore? I need one. Oh, I had a pick when I had permed my hair in the 80s, girl. Let me tell you. It's got a slightly greasy feel, the hair, but I don't care. All right, let me... Okay, I have to take these clothes out. There's just no way I can keep this box thing. It's got to go. Let me close this up first. I need to figure out some kind of clothing storage that... Don't want to lose these shoes. Put the shoes in the bag. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Aha, I caught you. They have big feet. I love it. Wonder if these boots would fit like a curvy body's foot? Curvy Barbie's foot? I can't put them all in this bag. You have to put these shoes on. I put it on the wrong foot. Or did I? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you guys tell me Creatable Worlds were so nice? I think you did, and I just didn't. All right, let me put this stuff over here really quick. Okay, I don't like the fabric on this skirt. It's that typical Barbie fabric. Ugh, I hate it. It feels like windbreaker clothing. But everything else I like. It's actually like some kind of a cloth. Even if it... Huh. It looks like when they were making this wig cap. I don't know if you can see in there. They melted the plugs. They stuck the hair in and melted the plugs, the synthetic hair. and then they melted a strip of, they melted the whole, then they had like a large thing for the part, like where the part, it looks like they had split this plastic and where the part was and they melted across it because it's more thickly, I don't know, that's interesting. It's like a lot of people when they make wigs, you know, wig caps and stuff, they'll split it right here and then they'll actually put the wefts underneath the wig cap and then separate it side to side and then they glue that shut. It kind of looks like what they did in a weird way with this, but, and yeah, the hair's kind of greasy, but it doesn't feel bad. I wonder what dolls this wig would fit. I mean, I guess I see why they did it plastic like this, because if they're aiming at younger people and not like adults, they want to make sure that the wig is sturdy. But I don't know. All right, let me get rid of this really quick. Don't fall. And this will all have to be recycled. I don't know if that plastic could be recycled though. So I'll have to go downstairs later. All right, let's find. Okay, I put her over here. This girl hasn't been taken out of her pilgrim outfit since I did the pilgrim challenge back in November. I had problems with this AliExpress doll. This is like the only Blythe that I've ever had problems with. As you can see, her eyelashes were messed up. She doesn't have sleepy eyes. I don't remember. Oh, okay. I think I took out her eyes and put in these black chips. And I didn't finish it all because I was going to do a double pull string because I've never done a sleepy eye pull string. And I didn't finish it because I needed to get lashes and stuff for her eyes. And I just hadn't finished her, so I was just keeping her eyes up that way. Because I think I gave her several different kinds of... I wanted all of her eye chips to be black. And did I actually finish this? Or did I sew it? Oh. Okay, I remember. I just tacked this on because I needed to hook an... I needed a hook and eye, and I didn't have one handy. I have some in this house somewhere. So for the challenge, I just tacked it closed. So I basically just put a little stitch here and a little stitch down here. So I sewed her into it. But yeah, it needs a hook and eye it just needs a hook and eye, 2 hooks and eyes, and it'll be fine. So yeah, I really love this doll. I want to finish customizing her, and by customizing her, I'm not going to do a face up on her or anything. I just need to give her a pull ring, finish up her eye chips and her eye, adjust her eye mat, give her lashes, and do her sleepy eyes. So she needs. I bought cord for it. I just never. Where's that cord? I was using it for something else the other day. Oh my God. It'll be a miracle when I can get this cleaned up. Yes. So apparently I also put a temporary tie in this, or it came undone actually. It looks like I had it bowed and the bow came undone. Oh crap. Well, this was also, I can just rethread this. Just take that off for now. It looks like I didn't thread it in the channel. I just tacked it in 3 spots, so that's really handy. So I can just put a new one on there. Or a ribbon. I think it's because I didn't have white ribbons. That's why I did that. So, and I also sewed closed the skirt. I remember I was like in a real tizzy making this. I don't know if I also needed to put a hook and eye on this, or, I mean, I guess, I could put one snap there, but it would be really tight. God, I haven't looked at this since November. So yeah, I just sewed this quickly closed too. You know, when I don't really feel guilty about doing pins and stuff in my clothing when I put them together. Sometimes because when I started studying historical fashion and a lot of the historical costumers on YouTube, back in the day, they actually used pins to put their garments together on a day-to-day basis. Like they didn't always just like, it wasn't laces and buttons, everything. A lot of it was actually just pinned in place. So looks like she did not get stained, which is good. This I had lined. Yeah, this just needs a hook and eye, and then it'll be good to go. And then I'll either put a snap or a hook, or I could sew an additional like black flap to attach like some Velcro or something too. I could extend that. We'll see. But, right, that's a project for another day. If I ever, oops, I drop everything. Hi, honey, what did you get? I'm YouTubing right now. Where did you get that from? Was that resolved the way you wanted it? No. You went somewhere else.
It was won by Leslie's house because I have to win.
I see. All right, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Apparently I got a Blizzard treat. Yay for me. That's exciting. All right, let's try to eat this really quick. Huh? Oh, my husband had a really crappy customer service at Dairy Queen earlier this morning, so he lodged a complaint. But anyway, so now I have, where is it? Blizzard.
I win. I'm the winner.
What, did you get this free? No, not yet. All right. So he went to a different store. So, so now I'm just going to sit here live and eat this. How boring is this live? I hope nobody tries. I should put a warning like, don't watch this back because it's too long. Yeah. Yum. Peanut butter blizzard time. All right. So I was going to try some of these Creatable World clothes and see if they would fit the old school body. Now, because they're different than the A-Zone ones. And as we know, Tammy's already tried them on the A-Zone bodies, so we know they fit. I'm sure she's tried them on, I'm sure, because she has like a million, like amazing Takaras. So I'm sure she's already put these on them, but I haven't. So I'm going to do it. Okay. So the shirt fits really nicely. With her broad shoulders, it fits really nice. I don't know if you can see that. Really nice. Really freaking nice. Look at that. And let's see, what else do we have here that we could try on? I'll slide up the shorts really quick. These might have an issue because she's got the old school like rubbery legs. But she has a very slim hips, so this might work nicely. Oh yeah. They fit her perfectly. Her feet are tiny though, so I'm sure they're not going to fit into those shoes. So she fits into the shorts and the t-shirt perfectly. So yeah, I know that Tammy's put Creatable World clothes on all the Blythes before, so it's not like, oh man. All right, now I gotta eat some of my Blizzard. It's melting, people. It's melting. Just sitting and eating. Sitting and eating the Blizzard, really exciting. I wonder if I could pull up, if I could do a, phone cam. I'm trying to figure out if I could do a switch over to my screen to show the Vera Wang doll that I bought. I don't want. Let's find it first. Oops. Signature looks Mattel. All right. Let's see if she's on here. I don't even know if she's on the website yet. I just bought her straight. Oh, nope, she is. Oh, she's a exclusive. All right, let me see if I can display capture. So it wants to be on my second screen. Okay, hold on a second. Let's turn this screen on so I can actually. I have my. Now I wonder if I can make this bigger over there. All right, so this is the Vera Wang doll. I don't know if you can see that very well, but is it not coming on? Oh, I'm stupid. Look at that. It's incredible. So yeah, I bought that doll. Where is my Chrome browser on this machine so I can see what I'm doing? That's not it. Awesome. I have now lost my Chrome browser over here. This is cool. I love it. So yeah. No, it's because I moved the whole thing over. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb today. So anyway, I am like super stoked to get this doll. She's so pretty. Let me see. I didn't actually look at her. I didn't look at all these pictures before I got her. And yes, I will be taking her out of the box. Success isn't about the end result. It's about what you learn along the way. That is a very good quote. I've always liked Vera Wang. Like, she came out doing wedding dresses when I was still like, before I was like married and I was still looking at wedding dresses. Obviously, I couldn't afford a Vera Wang, nor did I have the figure for one. But I've just always liked her, and I just love that she's like so, to have a gorgeous, realistic Asian doll like this. And that's why, like, I wish they would make a male like this. I don't know. I hope we get more interesting people that are men that are made to move. She's on a made to move petite body. So it's like, I don't normally buy these dolls new. Like, not new. I don't normally buy these dolls at full retail price, but I worried that I really wanted this one. And I worried that if I did not get it, it would go up in price. Like some of them, you know, don't, and then they go, like, they just stay on sale forever, like my Billie Jean, but this is a person, you know, celebrity doll, a fashion icon. I was worried she would go up in price if I didn't snag her, so I bought her right away. As I look at her boots. Look at those. Oh my god. I guess this is like some outfit she actually wore on a red carpet or something. So. Inspired a ready-to-wear collection. Really cool. And she's got her own face sculpt for it. Amazing. $5 per person, huh? Anyway, let me try to pull this back over now. I have a bunch of stuff sitting on my other monitor, so it's really hard to see what I'm doing. Hold on, wait, there we go. Wait a minute, that's not what I want to pull over. Crap. Crap on toast. Here we go. All right, let's put the cam back on. Oops. What the heck? Well, I guess I'll have to do this because it's missing my other thing. Oh, hi, Lissa. Sorry, I didn't see you. I had my chat screen on the other monitor, and so... Did you just buy her? Nice. Yeah, I couldn't resist. I had to have her, and I bought her as soon as I got the email, like on the 5th or whenever it was that they sent it to. Like the day it went live, I got the email, and so I bought it immediately because she's so pretty and like so iconic. And I love Vera Wang as a designer, and she's got, I love her face. I love everything about that doll. I was like, of course, I'm not going to keep her in the box. Are you going to take her out, or are you going to keep her in the box? I'm sorry, my this stream is kind of boring because my husband surprised me with Dairy Queen, so I'm trying to eat it before it melts. I think she's on the way to me already, so I should get her in a few days because she shipped a couple days ago to me. What is it today? The 7th? Yeah, she went. I think I bought her on the 5th, so I think she's already being shipped to me. I think she's stunning. And I just felt she would go up in price, and I didn't want to spend, like, you know, I thought if I didn't get her when I had the money right then, that I might not get her. And because of Tammy, I bought my first Creatable World doll. And I'm absolutely in love with these, and I want to get more packs, like more dolls. I'm really surprised at how much I like these dolls. They're so cute, and they're inexpensive, and they're so well done. I can't believe they're not more popular. So I'm just trying. I know Tammy's already like checked out these clothes on her Blides, but I'm just checking her out on this like standard Blythe body, not the A-Zone body, just to see it. I think it might be too long. But the shirt and the shorts fit her like a glove. So fit her like a glove. I saw, but I didn't watch the video yet because I'm behind on everybody's videos, that you got more Monst dolls. How many Monst do you have now, Lissa? I'm so jealous. So I only have the one body that I put a MIDI head on, and then just the one Monst. This, I have this girl, and I love them so much. I want to get more. I mean, I see like a lot of people buying Creatable World doll packs for their lights, but not really doing anything with the dolls, and I don't understand why. I think the dolls are adorable. All right, this fits her pretty good. It's just long like I thought, but otherwise, like, it's just like too long at the bottom. I wonder if I could scrunch it up somehow. So I think I might be obsessed with Creatable World right now. Oh no! I have to go put a million of them in my cart on Amazon. You know, they're so inexpensive right now because on Amazon. I don't know. I can't get those. I could hem them, but I won't because they're for the Creatable Worlds. But this is a really cute. Can her hand go in the pocket? If it was articulated. Let's see. It can go in. It's not a full pocket though. It's just a flap. I don't think you can see that. Ooh, I can go all the way down the leg. Still, that's cool. You can put their hands in there. And that's open too. That's really adorable. That is super adorable. All right, I'm just playing with my dolls today. I have something else to open, but I want to open that on a dedicated video, so I'm not going to. Just going to try this skirt. So the skirt is my least favorite thing out of this pack, and I think it's because I don't like the material. Because it's that plasticky. I mean, I know a lot of this is not like cotton, but it's that like super plasticky. Oh, girl, your hair is so big. So this is a little loose on her, which is funny because the shorts were skin tight, like perfectly fitting her like a glove. And this is just a tad loose. The shorts were elastic though, but she can get away with it. So now that I pulled her out again, it's like, oh, I want to fix her. I forgot I needed to fix her. I love these Licca / Takara bodies. Though I guess we can't really call them Takara anymore now that they're Good Smile. So I'm going to leave that on her for a minute and eat my ice cream because it's fast melting. So let's really quickly open up a new window and go look at Amazon and see what other Creative World packs are on sale. They might not be on sale anymore. When I got it, it was only 12 bucks. Creatable. They have the character packs that are just the characters for $12.28. Yeah, they still have the deluxe character. The deluxe character kits are half off. They're still $13. Well, $12.98. I'm trying to see which ones. The black braided hair. Let's see what they look like without the hair. Because, oh, it's like a little, I don't know if I like that. The braids are amazing, but trying to decide which one I like as short-haired dolls because I'm probably not going to wear the wigs. Is that like molded on hair? I don't want molded on hair. See, the wigs look weird. Is that why adult collectors don't like them as much? Because the wigs are weird? Here. I gotta put a doll in the picture. Here. Alright, wait. Where was my thing? Oh my god. This is a problem when you have two monitors set up. You can never keep track of where your mouse is. Alright, the copper one is very cute. The copper straight hair. Well, that looks like real hair, not molded hair. That's a cute outfit too. Alright, I'm going to add this one to our count. Our cart. This one's, oh, this one's more expensive. It must be more popular. The copper-haired one is on sale for $25, not $12.98. So it must be more popular. Yeah, I would have loved these as a kid. The black braided hair one is expensive. That one is not on sale. But the black straight hair is on sale. If that's real hair, I would buy that. That one's on sale for $15.99. It looks like it's real hair. Her hair's a little bit strange, but I'll add that to the cart too. I'm not buying these today. I'm just putting them in my cart so I don't forget. And then, you know, they'll change in price and stuff, but oh, this is so dangerous. Look at all the dollar recommendations. Yeah, these are really cool. They are well made. Wow. There are, of course, some negative comments on here. Of course there are. You know, just because... All right. Just because somebody gave this to your kid or whatever, you could still... You don't have to imply any connotations of anything you don't want to, or you can imply connotations, or you can just let the kid play with it how they would play with it and see what they do. I don't... All right, I'm not going to get... People are way too uptight is all I'm going to say. Let's dolls are for fun and representation, and just let the kids play. Don't assign any of your grown-up biases to it. Let them figure out their own lives through their dolls, and there's only an agenda. I don't know. It's about inclusivity, people. Frustrating. I'm gonna get off that. It made me mad. Yeah, that made me mad. Okay, I'm almost done with this. All right. Yummy. So, I have lost my pattern now. That's awesome. This is how my life is. I don't have enough room. I'm going to fold up these napkins because I use them. Never throw away the napkins they give you from the fast food because I can always use them for either a napkin, for cleanup, for trash, for crafting. So so the real thing I was trying to do, I need to, freaking Christ, I need to wash this. All right. I came on here today to work on a pattern, and now I don't know what the hell. I had it. We were talking about it. I was going to make some adjustments on it, and now it is lost. God, did it fall on the floor? No. I guess this girl, I don't remember if I named her or not. Oh yeah, look, she's missing one of her eyes. Chips, it fell in there somewhere. Or I put it somewhere, now her fucking eyes don't want to move. Let's see. There's her original. That's what I like. I like the black. I need to I need to finish customizing her. I need to make a list. If I write it on a piece of paper, I will lose it. Let's go to my reminders. So there's so many doll projects that come up. All right. I finished that collab. All right, let's add some new things here so I can check. I make a million to-do lists and then I forget to check them. So, oh, here's the pattern. Can you see it? We're gonna work on that in a second. So I need to give sleepy eyes to curly. Let me just fix this. I forget. I think I named her, but now I don't remember if she has a name or not. I'm just gonna call her Pilgrim Blythe. That's not what because she was a pilgrim. And then she needs to. Oh, this is just not helpful. How do I edit this? Notes. She needs sleepy eyes, pull string, eye chips, lashes. Okay, and let's add another one. What else are we doing? What else is on our list for the fixing of the dolls? The fixing of the dolls. We need 2 18-inch doll wigs. And then one for American Girl. And Duck House. Duck House. I can't spell that out. Nobody would know. Duck House. The Duck House. Yes. And we need to work on our Cinco de Mayo. No, Sugar Skull dress, which is what we are trying to do actually here today. That is what this pattern is. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I have been singing and obsessed with Psy's new song with Suga from BTS. All right, so let's grab my very professional paper. I have a lot more things to do, but as I come across them, we'll write them down. So I decided that I needed to, that this was actually pretty good. All right, let's get the girl back up. There you go. This is the top I'm making. So I decided that this is the test shirt. The armhole looks like it fits pretty well. You know, I should have pinned it on the inside, but I'm not keeping this, so let's see, where was my, all right. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just don't want to ruin, I don't want to have to go out and buy more. I think there wasn't that much of that sugar skull fabric, and I don't want to screw it up. All right, so I think that's going to be fine. I think so, I think so. I should be working on work right now, but you know, it's Saturday. So I needed to add, she has very narrow shoulders, this doll. I'm wondering, she has very narrow shoulders. Okay, so I think this is going to be okay. I make that, bring that in and up. Do I need to bring it in further? My super accurate measuring, I'm just, do I want to go by a whole line? I know that it needs to go up by probably, I want the neckline to be higher, so by like, it's lower, it's gaping lower because it's too big, right? So it might honestly even be, so when I cut it off here at this line, that curve might be corrected, but I could bring it up just a little bit more. Well, all right, let's try to draw this out. Super, 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 super scientific method. Where's my pencil? I lost my pencil. Wait a minute. Nope, I have not. Okay. So let's do it this way since I'm using these lines as measurements. So I wanted to extend this out another, wait a minute. No. So I'm going to have to make a back and a front this time. Okay, so in the back, I wanted to extend it. I wanted to leave it as it was and extend it, right? So this is how it is already for the back. And the other thing I wanted to do for the back is to make the neckline not so deep at the back, but bring it straight across, right? And over. Something like this. And then we want to bring it down to this line because we need extra for the back closure. This does not include, it's funny, it's like both easier and more difficult to sew for larger things, I'm finding out. All right, so we need the extra for the back closure. Where's my story of my life? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Did he steal my other ruler? No, he gave it back. I need a steel ruler because when I use these to cut with, I cut into the plastic and ruin it. That's what I wanted. I wanted these two things. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Trying to find the right curve. Yeah, boy. I think that's probably good. I don't need to do this, honestly, but I just feel like it today. I've had this French curve since I was probably a teenager when I was in college and drawing like without a computer. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. Make it more curved. This was actually a pain in the butt to sew around. Hold on a second. Hello, Shelly. How are you? I am doing an extended just sitting at my desk with me today while I mess around with doll stuff. Nothing exciting. So actually it is kind of too deep in the back, isn't it? I'm trying to get a pattern made for this doll that I got at Goodwill. And I'm just winging it, you know, so it's not very, so it's definitely like closer in the front than, the front, so I think I need to adjust the back. Oh, I hate it when they're not equal though. I hate it when they're not equal, honestly. So I'm doing the back, so this could actually be less deep like this, I think. I'm just winging it. It might not work. But I was trying to sew this steep curve on the sewing machine was difficult for me because I'm still not an expert on the machine. What dolly stuff are you up to today? Anything? This is mainly an excuse for me to play with my curves, my French curve. I haven't done it in so long. Play with my French curve. Oh, let's see here. So far I have said that I need to, I've shown the top so far, shown the adjustments I need to make. I have opened up Creatable World Doll, which was new to me. And now I'm trying to make the adjustments on this pattern. I'm like, I don't want to have to make a second top, but I don't want to use the actual fashion fabric that I'm going to use for the dress until I know the pattern works. So that's kind of annoying. So I got to keep the original front armhole or arm side, if we want to be technical. So this is the back. This is the duck house. Duck house bodice, back, cut. Wasn't even showing you what I was doing. Cut 2, right? And then I need to use, this is the front. Duck house, yeah, me neither. I found her at Goodwill. They made porcelain dolls from like the early 80s until like the mid 2000s, and now I don't think they do it anymore. They made porcelain and then they like moved into vinyl. This is what I learned like on the internet after buying this doll. And then they were doing some vinyl, and then they tried to do like an 18-inch doll that was extremely short-lived that would rival American Girl, and now they don't think they do anything. And I really like the doll's face, and I think she's, so this is, I think she's vinyl, not, she's like, I think she's like, she doesn't, God, I'm sorry. She doesn't have the, she does not have the duck house marks on her back, like on her back of her neck, like they do, but, and then she has this mark here, so I think maybe she was done in 2006, and she has this mark here, but her clothes are branded Duck House, and that she came in, which was, I got this at Goodwill for this doll for $5 at Goodwill, and I thought, oh my God. She came in this little, I don't know, flamenco style top. Anyway, it's super cute. And these red corduroy pants, and she had some, and these that are broke. One of them, they need to be fixed. One is like totally broken, and this one is just, they just need to be fixed. And these corduroy pants with these little glued on rhinestone details. And I can't find her online. Like, I can't find an example of her online anywhere. But the clothing is Duck House. I know. There's their logo. It's not showing up. Duck House. So, and then it came with that tag, that Duck House tag on her wrist. And her wig was really pretty, but like very curly and messy and crazy bad quality. So I tried to brush it out to see what the deal with it was, and I like literally lost like half the wig brushing it out, and it's still, she has so much hair. So I need to buy her an 18-inch doll wig. So I think I need to get one for an AG doll that I found used that I'm going to rehab as well. So that's fine. So I want to still give her a black, oh, you got some porcelain dolls? Yeah, the only reason, I just happened to go in after an appointment to Goodwill the other day, and I saw Ashton Drake boxes up on a shelf in the toy section, and I thought, what the? So I went over there, and there was two Little Women porcelain dolls from Ashton Drake, and one of them wasn't even secured in the box, and she was on the top shelf, and one bump, and she would have gone face planting onto the floor and probably broke. So I couldn't leave them there. And they were only $7 each. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take these home. So I'm still on the fence of whether or not I'm going to keep them because their clothes, I'm too clumsy. I break everything. I drop everything. But their clothes are so nice. I'm thinking, oh, do I really want to get rid of these dolls? Because their clothes are gorgeous. But I don't know. I mean, they don't retail online used for a lot, but I just couldn't leave them there with them, like, you know. I could probably, if I wanted to try to sell them, I could probably get $20 to $40 for them. Probably more. They're not completely complete, even though they have their boxes and their COAs. So I could probably, you know, 20 to 30 bucks for them if I really wanted to. But I don't know. I don't really have the space for porcelain dolls or dolls that I can't like make things for. So I might have to sell them. But for now, they're at least not like on the top shelf being like about ready to get knocked down, right? All right, so what did I tell me? I wrote my notes. Reduce the front fold by this. So I need to stop it here. Extend the neckline up on back. Oh, in the back of the bodice, and up by a 1/4 of an inch in the front and add. Okay, so I need to cut. All right, this is fine here. Oops, don't do that. So I'm doing this without seam allowance. I always like to trace my fabric and then manually put the seam allowance on the fabric itself. Then I can always adjust the seam allowance depending on what I'm doing. And then I have a sew line. So, okay. So I got to double check something here before I can do this. All right, so where's my little ruler? This was my first attempt. All right, so okay, this part was fine. This part was fine. When I pinned it on the doll. Hi Jay, how are you? The neckline automatically came up, but I still want it to go. Yeah, it still needs to go up by a little bit. The curve is too steep. I don't like it. Jay, I haven't seen you in forever. I mean, I've seen your videos, but I haven't seen you in forever. So let's make this curve a little less. I'm trying to make an outfit for that duck house doll that I found at the Goodwill the other day, at the thrift store. And so I'm trying to make a pattern for that duck house doll because I want to make her a sugar skull dress for the sugar skull challenge. So here she is. And she's a strange girl. She's a very strange girl. She doesn't have any shoulders really. So, and she's very narrow, which is fine. So she's about 10 centimeters, no, 10 inches, 5, I don't even remember what she is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I made this first attempt and it's pretty good. It just needed a couple adjustments. In the back, I needed a little bit more for the closure. I needed to close the gap here. It was too wide. And I need to bring I always misjudge when I create something on the fold. I make it too big, and then I needed to bring this up a little bit. And I was saying when I first started the stream that she cleaned up really well, except she still has, it looks like some old brownish, I think it's glue from when they glued on her eyelashes, it's browned. I'm not going to try to take that off, but her wig is atrocious. And so it's beautiful. It was beautiful when I bought her with the wild curls, but the quality of the wig is so garbage that I tried brushing it out just to detangle it, and I literally lost half of it because it's sewn, but the wefts are sewn so that if here's the track and you're sewing the hairline, instead of doubling up the hair and then sewing across it, it's like this. They have like a little short end to like save hair. And so it just falls right. It's like there's not enough, I don't know, and it's not sewn down tight enough. And it's really coarse and dry. It doesn't feel nice to the touch. And so I know why they did it, because even in the little booklet that came with her, which I've now misplaced again, because I can't keep anything straight. Here we go. It says, to groom hair, carefully brush stray hairs into place with soft brush or finger. Do not use sprays. To clean, wipe hair with damp cloth. Never shampoo. So, which is really bizarre. But this doll wasn't made to be played with. It was strictly a display doll. So they obviously cheaped out on making not a heavy duty wig. And it's just, I want to be able to style her hair, right? So, everything else cleaned up, like the spots that were on her cloth body came up with just a little light surface clean. All this marks on her came up. So and I think she's going to fit I measured her hairline is like 11 to 12 inches. So same as like an AG doll. So she just needs like an 18-inch doll wig or close. So I'm going to tear that after the challenge because I don't want her bald for the pictures. I'm going to tear her wig off, and then I'm going to be looking for a new wig. So right now I'm just trying to adjust this shirt pattern. I want the actual bodice to be shorter because I want to make it a dress I want to make it out of this. It's a pretty big pattern. So, but I don't have a lot of this fabric. This bundle came with one one square fat quarter or whatever, but then like these other like coordinating fabrics. And so I'm making the test top out of this. And I was thinking about doing, instead of lining it, putting bias tape trim around it, but that's way too more, it's actually more annoying than lining it. So I think I'm just going to line it. I'm going to line it. So, but I want to make sure the pattern is right before, because I don't even know if I have enough skirt. I don't even know if I have enough material to make this with a short skirt. So it's like I might have to bind the whole, I might have to, I don't know. Yeah, it's really pretty. I just don't want to have to run out to the store and try to find any more of it. I got it at Walmart, but it was expensive for the bundle. It was like $7 and I didn't want to buy two. So, I mean, I could always extend it with a ruffle. You know, like I could make a ruffled skirt with like one of these pattern. I could make her a long ruffled skirt or something. But we'll see. I just need to, the skirt will be less hassle than the bodice, right? So if I can get her a bodice that fits, then, you know. So that's what I'm doing today. I also opened up my very first Creatable World doll pack because I saw Tammy's opening of this doll, or her try-on of this doll's clothes on the Blythes. And I thought this doll was so stinking cute. And it was on sale for $12 or $13 on Amazon. So I picked it up. And then I tried a couple of the outfits on my fake Takara style body. Although it's funny, we're going to have to start calling it Good Smile body now, right? Because Takara is no longer making them. It's now the Good Smile company. And then I remembered that this doll is incomplete and I needed to fix her eyes. And then, you know, so, oh, and Jay, I was saying earlier, and Lissa was on for a fat minute, and I was looking at, there's a new Vera Wang doll that Mattel just put out for $40 American on their Mattel website. And it's exclusive because it's like her likeness. It's like a Vera Wang doll. And she's gorgeous. And when I got the email about it on the 5th, when it was like announced, I bought it immediately. So it's on the way. But I was screen sharing. Yeah, Jay, I know you. So I've seen a lot of people buy these for the clothes, but the dolls themselves are so nice. Why don't people like them? Like, I don't know. I think they're really well made. Their articulation is great. Their plastic is nice and solid. They have beautiful, you know, their hair. I don't really like the wigs, but I like the base hair they come with, and their heads tilt, for God's sake. Look at this. Look at this cutie. Look how cute this doll is. So I'm like suddenly like obsessed. But yes, I don't normally, you know, buy things right. The only thing well, that's not true. In theory, I prefer to buy used dolls out of the box. I don't normally go and buy $40 Vera Wang dolls that when Mattel drops them, but she was so amazing, I just couldn't resist her. And so of course I'm going to unbox her and, like, you know, mess with her. I'm not going to keep her in the box but her box is beautiful. Her outfit is really super cool. I think you're going to like her. So I'm very excited. She's already on the way here. And I don't know why I'm messing with this French curve. I don't really need to. Now, hopefully I sorted this correctly so that it will fit. It seems so much, the front, this is the fold though. I'm going to cut it on the fold. And this is the duck house, bodice, front, cut 2 or 1 on fold. Their bodies fit Blythe heads? Really? because they would be way better for a boy Blythe than the, you know, A-zone bodies if you were trying to make a boy Blythe. All right, I think I did find my other scissors. So yes, I'm going to have to put a note. I'm going to have to put a note on this stream. Do not watch this stream like on replay because it's ridiculously long and it's pretty boring. It's just me like messing around at my desk today for a little while. So while I have some energy, now I kind of want to chop the doll's or pull the doll's head off and see what the neck looks like. But I don't want to ruin it. It's too cute. I mean, they have the base dolls. You could buy just a base doll if you wanted to just try to do a head swap. But you wouldn't have to buy a whole pack. I was seeing that there was just like a doll starter set if you didn't want to get the whole kit. So I hope this works. I really like that doll's face, but she is odd, that new doll, this duck house thing. You put a cave club head on one? So, Jay, are you up in your bedroom right now? Are you on a laptop or on a tablet or a phone? I'm nosy, but I have a reason. Oh, you're on your phone. So if I wanted to do a test Zoom with you about this time of day sometime, I could send you the email link and then you could, because you can Zoom on the phone. So I could send you the email link and then you could use your phone camera. Do you have a phone camera? What kind of phone do you have? Okay, so you do. So I'll send you an email about this. But what we should do is we should do a test while you're chilling in your bed, so that then we could see if this, you know, set the Zoom link up and you could be like relaxing and stuff, and then we could talk at an hour that's a little bit earlier or whatever, so that I could actually talk to you without it being like 4 in the morning, because I am trying to be a little bit better about going to bed now. So I'll send you an email about it, but we could do a test link. We could do a test Zoom chat that way and see how it works, and then we could plan later for other things. Does that sound okay with you? And what I want to know is, which babies do you have? That's what I thought. Which babies do you have in the bed with you right now? Sitting next to you on the bed or in your lap or whatever. Which ones do you have? Do you have Cherish? Oh, really? Did that totally tire you out? I could barely, I went to the store, when I went to that Goodwill and my appointment and everything, it freaking about just killed me. All right, do we think this lines up? We think this lines up. Yes. I don't know if this is going to fit or not. Fingers crossed. I might have added too much in the back. Oh, crikey, I don't know. All right. Well, I don't know. Did you get anything good? So when you guys in the UK say car boot, do you literally mean that people are selling things out of their car in a parking lot? Like out of the back of their car in a parking lot? Because we don't have car boots here that I know of. Or is it just a different name for flea market, or what does that mean exactly? Pardon me. Oh, I had to use my cane at a memorial the other day that I went to, so I feel ya. I don't always have to use it, but boy. Is this still working, this pen? Or should I just use a pencil? Oh, the heck with it. I think this is drying out. Let's just use the pencil. Excuse you, dog. Who are you barking at? Oh no, did Jeremy open the door? Oh my God, it's a freaking emergency. My Chihuahua is extremely protective of me and does not like. She's gotten worse since my surgery. She wasn't quite this bad before I went in for my surgery. So it's like a flea market. So they have booths and not cars. Or both. Just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get a visual. Have you ever done a car boot vlog for us, Jay? Like where you hold up your phone and show us the car boot and like the different stalls and stuff? That would be cool. I'd like to see that. Today is like the first day in like freaking forever we haven't had rain. So I should be outside enjoying it or looking for garage sales, but no. It's usually like garage sale season here in the States already by now, but it's been so miserable in my part of the country. Just rain, 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 rain. Lines of cars with tables. Okay, so like that's interesting. Yeah, we don't have anything like that in the US that I know of, or that I've personally seen. Like the flea markets are just tables and the cars aren't there next to it. Like you have to park away. That sounds really cool. I'd love to see that. If you could have the energy when you're out at one of those sometime, I would love to see what that looks like. Because I know you got to save your arm shoulder strength for picking up the clothes and looking at them. See, I apparently screwed this up already. What the heck? What's wrong with me? Okay. It's because this is on a fold. I don't iron anything. Too lazy. The heck with that. And I don't have any room. I have an ironing board in here. Once upon a time, I used to press and iron. I mean, not iron? What do they call it? When I would knit, I would block my knitting. But that was a long time ago, before everything got dumped in this room. All right, now I need to add the seam allowance. I haven't really ever sewn for anything larger than a 12 1/6 scale doll, and this size, it's not even that big yet, and I'm already like, wow, this is like enormous. It takes up so much space and fabric. I want to make some baby clothes for that Ashton Drake doll that I bought that needs her, her face fixed and her eyes replaced. I haven't gotten to that yet because I need to buy some eyes and stuff. But instead, things like Vera Wang dolls are catching my eye instead, and I buy those because I'm like a freaking magpie with a shiny, new shiny thing, right? And I'd like to actually get some baby clothes patterns and make some baby size clothes for her instead of, it would be easier to buy. Oh, when I went into the Goodwill and got those dolls, they had some really nice baby stuff in there, and I thought, oh, but I didn't even measure out my doll to see what size she would wear, so I didn't pick anything up. So, not yet anyway, not till her face is fixed. I gotta fix her up. But I would like to, especially maybe this winter, I'd like to knit some baby cardigans and stuff again. I haven't done that in a while. It doesn't, not everybody, I had one friend who I would knit every time she had a baby, I'd knit her baby something or crochet something, but she stopped having babies. She's done. I don't like knitting for things much bigger than a baby unless it's like a scarf or I don't even I used to love to like, you know, crochet square blankets and stuff, and even that now it's just too much commitment. I like smaller things, smaller projects. I just get tired. So you think for that Ashton Drake doll she'd be 0 to 3 months? I'll get her over here in a minute, Jay. Yeah, you did make those. I mean, that's the thing, Jay. You're my like sewing hero. I want to try to do that. You made those beautiful outfits for your triplets. Yeah. I don't know. Are you like me? Do you like to crochet and knit in the warm weather, or do you like only get the urge when it starts to get chilly out in the fall and then you're like ready for some cozy knitting time? So that's kind of how I am. All right. I'm not even going to bother with seam. I'm not even bother fray checking this. I'm just going to sew it up on my machine and see if it. Did I not cut the second? What the? Did I not? Didn't I trace it? Did I not trace? Oh, God, I'm such an idiot these days. All right. What did I just do? I did the back, and I did it. I'm such a fool right now. If I was Jay, I would say, oh, you know me, I'm such a twit. That's what I feel like right now, Jay. A twit, a total twit, proper twit. I'm scatterbrained. I'm like, yeah, I'm the same way. And I wanted to like, oh, I liked knitting socks a lot, but I was the only one who would wear them. So I do need to, both my son does need, and my husband have worn out their hats. I do need to this winter get them some new hats made. And I used some really nice wool for that. I used, for my husband's hat, I used Noro, and I think he's worn that out now with holes, and I'm not about the darning life, so, and then I used some really pretty sock yarn for my son's hat, but they both wore him to death, which is good, but so now that means I actually am going to have to knit this winter. Or I could sew them a hat out of felt or something, I suppose, which would be simpler, but not felt, but you know, that fleecy fleece. I could do so, but I've never done that before. I'm sure there's like a million fleece hat patterns out there, right? But I don't know. It's very, I like knitting, I like sweaters, but I'm not about to sit down and knit a giant ass sweater from my fat ass. You know, that's like the amount of yarn you would have to buy. It's outrageous. Like I could buy like three cheap ass sweaters, and I'm not about luxury. I don't know. I just can't like, what's the word? Justify that kind of yarn purchase for myself, you know, like, so I like knitting hats, scarves, socks, baby sweaters. So you've just been all about the babies right now, Jay. It's babies, babies, babies all the time on your channel, which is not bad. They're so cute. But it's just kind of funny. But you have so many amazing dolls. I don't even know how you would like. You have all the Blythes and the Barbies and the Smart Dolls and the Rainbow Highs and the. Are you going to get any of the new Rainbow High Shadow Girls, or? I only want 2 of them, I think. I like the all white girl, and I like the sporty one with the pigtails. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you spend so much time dressing and undressing those babies, I don't see why you shouldn't film that and share it with us. Baby clothes are so cute. It's oh, they're so stinking cute. And the babies grow up so fast. And you got a while yet before your grandkids have grandkids. I don't know what the status of your adult children are as far as being done or not, but I hate all this time you take never knowing if the pattern, when you're like drafting a pattern and you have to like make, I think I did 5 different outfits or 5 different versions of that onesie when I made the baby, the mini Blythe bunny suit. 5 full suits. And the 5th one was the charm. Sometimes I think I should stop drafting patterns and just spend some money on some patterns just to get stuff done, but I'm a glutton. Oh, they're not over there yet? Well, if you don't have one and by the time they go on sale here, because I'm not getting any till they go on sale on Amazon. So, or if I see them like at Walmart reduced or something. So if I see them at a good price and they're still not available, I don't know. Somebody might get something in the mail. I don't know. Your son, oh yeah, he's got plenty of time, doesn't he? Being a man especially. He doesn't have anything that's aging on the shelf, as it were, going past its expiration date, so he can wait. Is everybody still in the house with you, Jay, or are they finally, I mean, do you still have a full house? You're behind and you have to pay more. All right, now I gotta cut out. Let's see, let's grab this doll. So, here's my poor Emily. Or, is that her name? No, Olivia, excuse me, Olivia. So, I haven't done anything with her yet. I was looking online at like some eyes, but I mean, she's so pretty. I'm just sort of like, you know, when I decide to do something with her, I'm going to have to actually like, I'll be taking her apart, right? Like her head apart. So, and I'm a little bit afraid of it. And I don't know if like she's got, to fix her eyes, I don't know if she's got, why one of her eyes is like that. Yeah, I really like this doll. And I love like cuddling her and putting my finger in her hand that supposedly I haven't tried to change out the battery and put in a new battery to see if her hand will squeeze, but it's supposed to squeeze. And I do want to find her a new outfit because this is not my favorite. That she came in this. It's not my favorite. Like this is actually like hers from the factory. And you don't even really notice the side caved in. So if I can't, like, I wouldn't even care if I couldn't fix that 100%. But I do not like her messed up little eye, and only partially because, you know, she just doesn't look right with it. But then also partially because my husband hates. He thinks she looks creepy. He thinks she's so creepy because she has the bad eye. And he sent me this song. It's really funny by this musician, like Colton, I think his last name is, and it's called Creepy Doll. And it's about this doll that like is like haunting this guy, and it's got like this one eye that's like creepy and doesn't close. And I feel like poor Olivia's got the creepy eye. Gotta fix her eye. So, and then her hair is funny because it's like partially glued and partially not all the way down, and then it wants to pop up, but it's like I need to wet it, you know. And I'm afraid to get her out open. I'm afraid of ruining her. But it looks like I would take this. This is where the zip tie is, right? And I've watched a bunch of people on YouTube. And I need to repair her outfit, but I've watched a bunch of people on YouTube take these AG factory dolls apart and give them, like, they have sand in them, bags of sand, and they like take the sand out and put glass beads and stuff, like the, you know, proper reborn things in there, and reweight their heads and things. And give them new bodies. I don't mind her body. I couldn't actually. The thing is with her though, because she's got that wired up motion hand, you wouldn't want to totally take her body off, right? Unless you want to give that up. So you wouldn't want to put her on a newborn body unless you want to change out and get rid of the hand pack or know how to like put it back in there. I don't know how to do that. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. And I think her weight's fine. And you know, the bags of sand in there, they're not going to get out and get me. So like, why are people freaking out about that? So she's so nice. So you think she's 0 to 3 months, huh? I was going to measure around. I should take some, where's my tape measure? I had that out because I was measuring the dolls for, see, I can't keep anything straight. I need somebody to come and clean this room out for me, like a professional. Help me out. Okay, so from her neck to her crotch, she's what, 9.5 around to the bottom of the crotch. So I don't know what that means. Let's write this down somewhere. Because I'm sure baby company clothing sizes have like clothing companies have. Oh shit! I just dropped something on the floor. Fuck. All right, so we have Olivia's sizes. Oh, I dropped those janky ass. I know what that was. It's those stupid stockings that came with the Eleanor Roosevelt doll that don't fit any Barbies that at all. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think if I just take her head off, that's the only thing that's wrong. Like, wrong is her head got squished and she's got the bad eye. Like, so if I could take her head off and then put some. All right, so she's 16 around. 16 inches around the what would you call this here? She's 16 inches around the underarm, and probably the same around her hips or her waist. 16 waist, and her hips, probably 16, I'm going to assume. Maybe 17, we'll say 17 inches on the waist, or the hips. And her body, what did I say it was? From the neck, she's 9 inches from the neck to the groin. 9, neck to groin. Is that enough? What else do I need? I haven't sized a baby. I just went by their age when I had mine. Her legs are 9 inches. Shoulders 1.5. And her arm is about 9 inches. Is that all I need, Jay? So how long is she from where? From the head to the feet or the... Oh crap, I just dropped it. Hi, what are you doing, dog? Yeah, mommy's... I'm blocked. You can't get back here. I'm completely blocked by bags and stuff. So the length from like what, her neck to her feet, or how do you measure that? Oh, you're so cute. I don't know what color eyes to get her because she has the dark, like she comes with the eyes that are like maybe going to be blue. You know, when babies eyes are so dark when they're born and it's not their true color. So, but I was thinking, I don't know. Do I want to do like a hazely brown or a blue? What do you think? What do you think would suit her? From her head to her toes? Good God almighty. Like the top of her head? I don't know. She's about 21 inches maybe. 21 to 22. 20, somewhere in there. She's like, I don't know, because she's curled up. How do you measure a baby? A squirming ass baby. How do you measure? We didn't do that here. I never measured my son except for at the doctor, right? I would say from the top of the head to the... She's about 20 to 22 inches, somewhere in there. 20 to 20. Long total body length. So I have blue eyes, but my mom has hazel eyes. My dad has green eyes. My sister has blue eyes. My father has 0 to 3 or newborn would fit her. Okay, I'll write that down. And you know, she's bigger than my newborn. He was only what? He was like a little bit smaller. 18, 12, I don't know, 20. Yeah, 0 to 3 definitely, huh? 0 to 3. Very cute you are. Now I have to cuddle her, Jay. You see, you're a bad influence. I have a Jean doll coming, maybe later today. I'm not sure. She was supposed to be here because of Marna. I bought a Creatable World because of Tammy. I bought an Ashton Drake baby because of Jay. You guys are just bad influences on me. Terrible. Terrible influences. But yes, I could knit her something, and that will be nice and small. It won't take a lot of yarn. It won't take a lot of time. I've got a couple patterns in my Ravelry library that I could already use, that I've already made for babies. I could knit her a little hat for the winter. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to knitting her some stuff. So maybe some little booties. That's one thing I've never made is baby booties. Yes, because, you know, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand seeing all her jeans, you know, I think I bought her for like, she's so cute on that side. And then you put this eye in, she's like, creepy doll, come here to get, oh, no, you're not creepy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Let me let you down. Put you back down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I still need to get her sorted. That was bad of me, Jay. I keep threatening my husband that I'm gonna like, while he's sleeping, I'm just gonna like go put her in his like, go put her next to him while he's sleeping. But he would have an absolute heart attack and probably throw the doll and ruin her. So it wouldn't be worth it. I'd have to get a doll I don't like to do so before I try that. But yes, she's supposed to be here today at some point. But originally she was supposed to be here Friday. Then she said she was coming on Monday. Then they updated the tracking to say that she was coming today. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. So, but I am excited about that because, you know, I like that vintage classic 1950s, 1960s, Hollywood 30s, 40s, you know, Hollywood glam. I love that. So I'm just gonna, I have more projects now than I know time or inclination to deal with. Wait, this is not the right one. Here it is. That's the, no, this is the bodice. What did I do with the, here's the new one. So usually when I fold things on the fold, I screw it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way and then turn it over with the line down the center to see if that will work. So I think I add too much. You know, when you fold it, I must like actually, there must be a bit of material in the fold that I don't account for or something that. And we'll sew this up and see if it fits. And then if it does, then I'll be good to go ahead and make a lined bodice for it, and that I will properly fray check and everything else. And if it doesn't, I'll have to go back to the drawing board. Yeah, I got her without the, I mean, I wasn't interested in, again, I don't like buying things that are nice in the box because then I feel like I'm going to, if I screw them up, I'll feel guilty. But, so, but with the Vera Wang one, I don't know, I'll screw her up anyway. She's just so pretty. I just had to have her. I'm like, just love the realistic Asian, I mean, because they did a Vera Wang face sculpt, and so I really wanted that. Also, Jay, I don't know if you saw her, but did you see the new queen? The new queen they're putting out for the 75th, the signature Barbie signature Elizabeth, the second doll. It's going to be for $75. I really actually want it. I don't normally spend $75 on Barbies. However, my grandmother, as you know, was British, and she was a royalist. She liked the royal family. It's because when she was little, when the Kennedys, I mean, she's like all about the Kennedys and the royals, because when she was little, the Kennedys lived near, when the Kennedy Sr., not JFK, but his dad, when he was in UK as the ambassador to England, they lived in the village near their estate or whatever was in the village that my grandmother grew up in. And so, and when my great uncle was, so her sister married this guy. So my great uncle Bert, he was a bobby in London, but before that he worked security at the Kennedy's compound there. So I know she would like that doll, and I don't know, I think of her when I see it, so that's kind of why I want to get the queen. She loved Princess Diana, you know. I know some Brits who are not fans of the royals, and I know some who are. So, but yes, whenever I see that doll, and she looks so good, I'm thinking about asking for it for my birthday. If it comes out around my birthday, we'll see. But honestly, I'd like two of them. One, because I'd like just to have an older doll to dress up, and then one to keep pristine, but I don't know. She just reminds me, it just makes me think of my grandmother, so I think I would like to have that doll. And I know it would be cool to have that doll, and like if I could have had a conversation with my grandmother, I don't know. It just reminds me of her. So I'm going to try to get her, I think, even though I don't normally do that sort of thing. Not that the royals aren't without their problems, just like everybody else. So, but that's quite the remarkable life Queen Elizabeth has had, I have to say. I get the Mattel emails because I see these special dolls and I'm tempted. Tempted. Yeah, my husband said she looks like a cross between Helen Mirren and the Queen, not just like and she's in a beautiful white gown, modern, simple kind of shift-like gown with her crown and her white hair perfectly done, and she's not nearly as old as she looks younger. But she still looks like the queen. But she's one I would probably keep in the box. At least if I only got one of them, I'd probably keep her in the box just to have her there. And I don't know how popular a doll like that would be in America. I know there's a lot of people who like the royals here, but I don't know. So yeah. All right, we've almost got this cut out. I mean, you know, I don't like all the decisions she makes, but then I think about what it must be like to live in her shoes. And not just, I mean, look at like what happened to, you kind of have to be like so closed down and guarded and strict when your life can be upended. Like poor Diana and like what they did to the prince when he and his wife first got married, and they were like just relentlessly chasing them with paparazzi. I mean, you just have to be, you know, strict in control of yourself all the time. And it's got to be hard. And, you know, you might make bad decisions because of it, but I just can't even imagine like living with the amount of scrutiny that they have and the years and years and weight of history upon them that most people would never, you know, feel. Like, I just can't even imagine to be named to be the second woman queen in all of England, and the first that went before you, Elizabeth I, was like freaking, you know, Gloriana. How could you? I don't know. It'd just be really, it's just crazy to me. So I forgive her a lot because she goes through things that we can't even imagine. I mean, I can barely get through my day to day, and I'm just a regular person. I can't even imagine. Yeah, it's nicer to get through your day-to-day when you've got servants and a million castles to escape to and a bunch of money to drown your sorrows in, but still, money doesn't make it better. And then, you know, you can't just say, well, get rid of it then, because that's important history to like the Great Britain. I mean, you can't just like, I don't know. Like what, the one time when that guy gave up my grandmother, she hated that guy that, she was so mad at him, the one that married the divorcee and gave up his right to the title. What was his name, Jay? Do you remember? Elizabeth's uncle or whatever? Oh, my grandmother used to just, she thought that lady was terrible, and she just thought that was terrible to what he did to marry for love and marry that divorced woman. Woo! That's what I mean. She was a royalist, right? So, yeah. But then again, because they have all that privilege and stuff, they should try to be better. They have the resources to be better. So it's catch-22. They're not without their faults, and that doesn't excuse them. On the other hand, their lives are more, even with all that money and stuff, so much harder than ours. To be always having to be on, to always have to do and say the right thing, to look the right way, to go and, you know, all the press and all of the ceremonies and everything they have to do, and always with a smile and never showing how they really feel. Edward, that was she did not, because I guess, you know, that would have been her. Yeah, but didn't they, so you're talking Prince Charles and what's her name? But see, at first, he couldn't marry her. That's why he had to marry Diana and stuff, and they weren't going to frown on it, but now they've finally changed that. Wasn't that how that went? So I thought at first that was part of the reason all that had to be, he had to marry, you know, because that's what I think they're changing now, is like, obviously, but I think that all that old rigmarole, at least they didn't make him marry his cousin, for God's sake. So, you know, it's, Camilla. Wasn't he originally that's why it was a secret, because he wasn't allowed to be with her? And not just because he was married, because he couldn't be king if he married her, so they had to they could just be mistress and a mistress. And then now finally in the 21st century it's changing or something. So that's I could be wrong because I don't live there. I don't follow it that closely, but that's what I thought. But I do remember her having an argument, or like not an argument, but saying, really, you don't think that, but he married her for love? And she's like, oh my God, she just really didn't like that at all. But she was a very proper, my grandma, my nan. She was very proper British lady. Oof. Everything I said and did was horrors, Karen, horrors. I'd love to shock her. Horrors, I would hear. I mean, you know, they say all this, and how dare you marry a divorcee and whatever, and then look what they let King Henry VIII get away with. So they should have been a little, but then we wouldn't have had Elizabeth as queen, right? So it is what it is. It's all fine. He made his choice. And then I hear some people saying that they were happy and other people saying they were miserable and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So, oh, well, it sounds like Charles is, now that he's older, like a lot of us, he's trying to sort his shit out, right? And not be such a bad guy anymore. But then this whole thing with Harry and I don't know. That's what I mean. It's like, yeah, but how, that was like the 80s and they were still so freaking crazy. I mean, they've changed so much, right? In the last, since Diana's time. And yet they're still struggling, like with the old, that's what I mean. It's like all this, and it's not just them wanting that, right? It's just the weight of tradition and the people that want that because that's the way it's always been done, right? Like the people that are their advisors and everything else, the people that are purists and traditionalists, and you know, that's changing now. But Sabrina, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't need to. Come here. You just went. Oh, bonk. Bonk your head. Here, sit here with me. I know. I know. Okay. This dog is bored and lonely, so she's trying to cause trouble downstairs, aren't you? Yeah. I know. You are. You are. How long has Mommy been streaming for? How long? 2 hours and 22 minutes? I am. I'm going to have to put a warning on this video and say, do not watch the playback unless you are a glutton for punishment. So, what do you think? Do you think we should go bye-byes? Do you think Mommy should go bye-bye? Yeah? No. Mommy, what do you, well, I'm not going to go really for bye-byes. We're just going to, Sabrina, yes. Sabrina, Jay says hi. Jay says hi. So before I go, Jay, tell me what your plans are in the doll world this week. What do you want to do this week and this weekend? What are you going to tackle? What do you think? You're being a good girl. And again, I apologize if you can hear like the loud noise in the background. It's my air conditioning. At this time of year, starting from now on, I pretty much have to have it running all the time up here because we have central AC, but it doesn't make, we only have two vents up here, and no return vents. So it just doesn't cool the upstairs. So I have to keep it running. Yeah, I do. I have to keep it running. It's noisy. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. I know. Stop. Stop with the kisses. No, no. I know. You don't have to. See if we can get you in the video shot. Let's see. Can we? This is really hard. This is a really awkward tripod. Let's see if we can. Here. Here. There we go. There's Sabrina. Hi. There she is. There she is. Yeah. Are you ornery? Nobody wants to play with you because we're all tired? Your Sugar Skull Blythe. Ooh. Did you do a face-up on her? Don't think I've forgotten about that Rainbow High collab that I proposed to you either, Jay. That's still going to happen. Which, oh, you want to do more repaints? Cool. I can't wait to see it. I was going to try, I don't know what to do with this thing now. I guess I'll put it back up. Wait a minute. It's the wrong, look at this. Look at it. It's getting worse. Huh? I can't hear you, honey. Oh, my husband apparently is claiming that I'm being too noisy and he wants to go to bed. So I am going to have to wrap this up. Haha. I didn't forget about it, Jay. That's another thing we have to talk about when we Zoom together. So, all right, I will end this because my husband's now, apparently I'm too loud, even with the fans on, and he needs to take his nap before he has to get our son. So I will go, and I will send you an email, Jay, and thank you to everybody who popped in and out. Oh, I do want to do a kit at some point this year. It's on my list, but not anytime soon. So I'm gonna, if you could tape any of that kit painting that you end up doing, like if you could do little blurbs of it, video, if it's not too much trouble, so I could watch, I would love to watch you do that. You know, not the whole thing straight if you don't want to, but at least, you know, some bits and pieces. I'd love to watch you painting it. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice to see you, Jay. And I'll go to give my poor husband a break. I'll talk to you guys later. Say goodbye, Sabrina. Goodbye. Okay, cool. Apparently, I'm just demanding of you. You got to film the car boot and the painting of the dolls, and all right, I am. No, I know, but I like to learn along, you know. Okay, I'm really gonna go. Later, taters. Bye.